Right, good morning. Oh, it's not gone on. So I can do
It is now.
it. All right, good morning, Karen.
Good morning, Fred.
See, Karen's the one that's had the operation, as you might well gather. She's looked brighter than me. I've had a crap night.
That's because you worry when I get up.
No, it's all right.
That's all
Guys,
right.
you know who we are. We are
The Avon
the
couple.
Avon couple.
I'm Karen Mason. He's Fred Mason.
I'm the other half.
And together we have a lot of laugh
Love.
and lipstick. But
I'm not
today,
feeling like having a lot.
he's not feeling it today. Are you?
No, it's just, you've had a couple of bad nights, and last night was just one of mine. I just could not get settled. I kept rustling around, thinking about waking up because of you needing to help out with your leg and whatever. If you looked at her now, you wouldn't even know she'd had this knee operation. I nearly said something. I think I got a bit of dust. Been doing a bit of work in the house as well that hasn't gone to plan, should I say?
No.
So I'm feeling a little bit crap. But
Yeah.
that's nothing about me. Karen's 1 week into her, after her op.
Yes.
Um,
Feeling a bit more with it than last week.
you got eyebrows on. Oh, you got eyebrows on.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, she always says to me, I haven't got my eyebrows on. That she has today.
It's quite different. Although it's the same operation as last time, it's a knee replacement. It is different because it is a different knee.
Well, they did a different procedure on it as well. And to be honest with you, that there's hardly any swelling, there's hardly any bruising. And you were walking up and down, and I'll put a little short on later on. If you pop back to our video, sorry for you guys that are not looking, but if you want to look, just pop over to our YouTube channel, the Avon couple, and see a short of Karen coming down the stairs 1 week into the operation. It's phenomenal. I don't know. On the first knee, I was really apprehensive and worrying and all the rest of it. This one, you've just cracked on, got on with it. It's fantastic. It's and thank you for all these lovely flowers.
Yeah,
The guys that have sent them, they're all from your little friends.
Yeah.
From your meeting.
They all know that I love I love the yellows.
Yeah.
So I just feel this time of year, it's spring is in the air. It's
Boing.
like it is
Boing.
spring. For those of you that don't know, it is springing forward an hour at the weekend.
Is it this weekend?
Yes, it's this weekend.
So we
We spring forward.
so we lose an hour? Yeah.
Well, yeah, at 6 o'clock in the evening, it will be 7 o'clock in the evening.
That's not fair.
So it means the evenings will get better.
All those kids have got to go to bed earlier.
Yeah. I tell you what, even just changing that 1 hour, it throws everything out, doesn't it? Because the like the toddlers and the babies, they don't understand the hour forward.
Well, no, of course
and
not.
that.
Especially when you say to someone,
Animals
you've got to go to
don't.
bed, but it's not time.
Animals don't, so those that are, the cows in the field, they'll still want feeding at the hour they want, which is sort of, it just throws everything out.
You
Dogs
can
walking.
tell we live in the country now because she'd never have said that before.
Oh.
The cows in the countryside.
But it's true, isn't it? It does throw everything out.
Yeah, yeah.
But we've been doing it for so long now, I suppose.
Yeah. The thing I'd like to say as well is this is what people really don't get. We are the Avon couple. We run an Avon business. Yeah. This has continued, although Karen has had her operation, was in hospital for a day and a half or whatever it was, and has to recover. Our business can continue to grow. And it is doing. I must admit, we've had quite a few new people join our team. So pop over to our website and you'll see a list of those people that have joined. It's a phenomenal way of being part of a massive team. And the support from the team has been great as well.
And what I like about it is that, okay, we don't get sick pay because we are self-employed. We don't get sick pay, and that, unless
I don't think I got much sick pay when I was working.
No, unless you're insured for sick pay, and some self-employed people do that. But when you go on holiday, you don't get paid, whereas we do. And this is what I like about it, because even though I'm technically off sick, and I would be if I was in, you know, a conventional career or job.
Yeah.
I would be off sick. I'm not, because I can still work. You know, I can still tap into a computer here and there. I just have to rest a lot with my leg up, and you can't do that in an office.
Yeah. And they probably wouldn't allow me to come in to help her all day long as well, because I'd probably have to be in my own job.
Exactly.
And what time would I have got off for that? Virtually nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's not pregnancy, it's not bereavement and things like that. They just say, well, you know, you get on with it.
Yeah.
Whereas this way, I can be with Karen 24/7, making sure. I know I was going to say it sounded really odd. Making sure all her needs are catered for. Do you want a cup of tea? Do you want something to eat? Do you want to get up to the loo? Do you want to go here? Do you want to go there?
I think this is the frustration. I can go and make a cup of tea. What I can't do is bring it and sit down and have a cup of tea, because I'm on 2 crutches and you can't hold
it's all right.
a cup of tea.
It's affected her eyesight, because we've got stools, so she could sit in the kitchen and drink her tea.
Well, I could do, but
No.
it's not.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? It's that sort of thing, isn't it?
But you're doing so well. You know, compared to the last time, even you didn't realise the first time you had your other knee done, you actually spent time in bed.
I didn't realise that.
I'm sure it was 3 or 4 days, or 2 or 3 days at least. Karen stayed in bed because she couldn't, but she was too scared to put weight on her leg, because when you've had something like that happen, it's like, that's going to give way. Even though the surgeons, the doctors, the nurses,
everybody says it can take your full
don't
weight.
worry, it'll take your full weight straight away. You don't believe it. This time, you were up virtually straight away.
I was.
Within hours of having it done, and you were walking around, and even the physio said to you when you have to do an exercise before they're allowed out of the hospital, where she's going up and downstairs, and even the physio said, wow, you obviously know what you're doing, because you did that straight away. I mean, there's a technique to going up, and there's a technique to coming down the stairs, you know, different leg here, different leg there, and the way you use your crutches. But you did it straight away, which showed them you were ready to exit the hospital.
I was.
Yeah, fantastic.
And I do think you recoup better at home.
Well, you've got your own familiar surroundings. Unless your husband decides he wants to do a load of work and sanding down things and making the place dusty and making it more awkward for you to get around. But then, you know, I mean, I suppose that's life's trials and tribulations, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's because the job had been waiting for so long, and I'm always in and out. And because I'm not quite so much in and out, I've decided to do it. And it's taking longer than I would have anticipated, because we've changed a few
it's funny because
ways we were going to do it.
Yeah, when you look at something, you think, right, that's what we're going to do. But then when you actually do it, what you don't realise is what's underneath.
You
know what I mean? You know, decor is really lovely, but you don't know how they got there. So some you know, do you know what I mean? And you think, oh well, that's all right. It's a straight wall, and we'll just put a straight piece of wood up. But actually, it's not dead straight.
Yeah.
And therefore, you've got to then work out how to get rid of or how to work round a bump, and how to, you know, change this. And so it's taken a long time, but, you know, lots of discussions, lots of how do we do this? What about this? What about that solution?
That's it. That's what you've done. Lots of discussion, lots of ideas. Me, I just got totally bleeding frustrated with it all.
Fred's not really a good DIYer. I normally do it, and it's frustrating for me to sit there and watch you do it. But you are good if you're left alone. Hence why I'm going back upstairs in a minute.
Yeah, no, it's because I can't rush into it and go, right, I'm going to do that. Because I know if I do that, it's going to be wrong.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to ruin something, which is what I'd rather take my time and go, there's got to be a better way of doing this, or that shouldn't really work like that. Got it. Then I try it, a little bit of it, or just try it. If I don't have to cut anything or whatever, I'll try anyway. And then you find out that it's going to work, and you think, that's it, got it, sussed it, I can get on with it. So we'll see how we get on today.
Yeah, It's going to be an interesting day.
Yeah, but don't forget, guys, what we're primarily here for is to talk about Avon as well.
Yes, so Avon's coming up for the end of the month because obviously it's a monthly book. So if you want to get your bargains, if you want to get your sales on, there's loads in the book that you can go and pop along to theavoncouple.online, have a look. And for those of you that are planning, looking forward to the end of the year, what are you doing this year? Where are you going on holidays? Vacations in the holidays, because it's Easter holidays coming up with the school. Those sorts of things. This gives you the flexibility to be there for children, to be there during the holidays. I see so many posts, on Facebook and that, where people are looking, primarily parents, are looking for term time work. And I must admit, this is ideal for that, isn't it? Because it's so flexible. We have a lot of team members that take off, don't do anything when the children are off
during
school.
term time, holiday time throughout.
They only work term times, which means that they don't actually work the whole of August.
Yeah.
Because they're there for the children, and I think that's ideal.
Time for a plug then.
A plug?
Yeah.
What, a 3-pin plug?
No, a plug for somebody who could explain that and does on her new podcast.
Yes.
We have one of our Crossline team members within the Achievers group who has just set up a podcast, and she's a mummy with 2 children. And she in her podcast, she explains all how she got out of the corporate world, got over some massive struggles with family, with the kiddies, with her work and everything like that. And it's every week, once a week, she's doing this podcast. She's only just started, so it'd be great if you popped along to see her. She's on Spotify at the moment, and it's, what's it called? MWBW podcast. It's a lovely lady named Victoria Holston. Pop along to her podcast and have a listen to that.
And it's nice when you do things like we've been doing these podcasts for quite a while, and it's nice to think that she got inspiration from ours.
Oh, she said, yeah,
and has now settled down and actually took the plunge and done her own, which is good.
Well, yeah, and it's brilliant. Honestly, I've listened to her initial first 15 minutes of explaining why she was going to do it, and then she did a first live podcast last week. It's great. It's great. It's inspirational because it's a true story of a young lady and her struggles.
And I think that's what podcasts should be. It should be sort of like either discussing things that you're passionate about, or talking about your own personal life. How that's what hopefully that's what we're doing with you guys.
We're letting you in.
That you can see our struggles. Life's not
Life's a roller coaster.
It is. It's also a box of chocolates.
I was going to say it don't come from Forrest Gump, that one, does it?
No. Life's a box of chocolates. That's Forrest Gump.
Yeah, some like dark chocolate, some don't.
Yeah, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're not looking at the selection or what the chocolates are. You just pick one, and that's life. You never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. And that's why I find with us, Avon is really good, because it gives us that flexibility. It gives us the stability that we want when we need it.
Yeah.
But also the flexibility when we need it. And that's what I love.
Yeah, perfect. So
I love springtime.
I was going to say, what are we going to be talking about next week? Because obviously you're going to be a lot more agile, a lot more... I was going to say flexible, but you're flexible anyway.
It's coming up. So next Wednesday is the 1st of April.
Don't be fooled by that, will you?
No. Very good.
Did you like that pun? Don't be fooled by that. God, dear, oh dear, I'm getting worse.
Dear.
Yeah.
I remember growing up.
Isn't it bank holiday next week?
The week.
The week.
Not this week. Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Easter bank holiday weekend. So we're off Friday, we're off Monday, but then
we're off every day.
I was going to say we're normally out. So next week I'll be talking about the April brochure and showing you some of the goodies that are in there.
Yep, perfect. It's crazy, isn't it? What you learn to do and what goes on every day. And hopefully that's what you're seeing from our podcast is what we go through, things we do, things that you can do, things that probably you might not want to do that we do. I don't know. But, that was it as well. You know, our passion's marshalling. It was the first major one at our local track at Donington over the weekend. So well done to all you guys that turned up and went out on that. I hope you had a great weekend. Sorry we couldn't be with you, but you know,
I can't hold my crutches and try and flag at the same time. It wouldn't work.
And I wouldn't have wanted to go because I wouldn't have wanted to leave Karen at home.
No.
You know, struggling around.
Not
all the time, but you know, she does struggle around trying to get around a little bit. So at the moment, anyway. So we will be back during the year, hopefully, even if it's towards the end of the year to get a few days in and still see and meet up with you guys.
Yes.
So that was the marshalling bit out of the way.
I've just thought.
Careful, I can hear some rattling.
I've got to have my staples out on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. If those of you who don't know, when you have the knee operation, they actually staple along the.
I've only got about 8 or 10.
Yeah, you know, some of them have like hundreds of them all the way down the line.
They glue it most, and then
Karen's doesn't look bad. I mean, as I say, the first time we could see
there's 3 in there.
We could see some seepage and stuff like that from the wound, but this one's been very good. So down to the dockies this week. I'm
not looking forward to that. I don't like it. That's the only bit.
That's the only thing you can remember that you really didn't like. So
no, exactly.
Yeah, we'll get over that. And
well, most of the other stuff I was asleep for, so that was quite handy.
I can bring a hammer down.
But I wonder if they could freeze it or put something in it.
No, you just got to stop being a wuss, get it over and done with, and get out of it. As your dad would say, get over it and get on with it.
Yeah, so that's
suck it up.
That's the sort of thing that I don't like. I'm not very good with that sort of thing. So, seeing the scar for the first time, I'm going to be a bit...
Oh, yeah.
But you have to get over that, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's a nice thing for me to look forward to this week. I'm not really, but... You'll be surprised it'll come round so quickly Wednesday.
Every day comes round quick.
It does, doesn't it?
I know we've all got 24 hours in a day, but there is so much you can fit into a 24-hour day.
I know.
Trust me.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
All right then, guys.
We will love and leave you. So
and not only that, we'll love and leave you.
So it's goodbye from me,
and
Karen.
a goodbye from her. Me.
And together we are
the Avon couple,
having a lot of love
and
lipstick,
and saying have a fantastic week.
Bye, guys.